1 month, buddy. You got 1 month. Go. Don't use it. Don't do it, Scott.
There's a school there. Are you allowed to be around children anywhere children would be?
We're taking a look at the top body cam moments of the last month. From an officer-involved shooting to a political candidate threatening a cop and a sex offender found sleeping under a piano in a Catholic church.
Remember I told you it was going to get crowded? We don't need it to be like this. You just drop the knife right where you're at, we're good.
We begin in Denver, where police were called to a Whole Foods market on September 19th. At about 6:15 that evening, an off-duty officer inside the store reported seeing a man who was, quote, out of it. The suspect was later identified as 33-year-old Lateef Robinson. Investigators say the off-duty cop spoke to Robinson, but he didn't answer. Minutes later, he went behind the deli counter and grabbed a butcher-style knife.
What's your name, bro? What's your name? Just talk to me. Chill out.
As first responders attempted to negotiate with Robinson, they say he pointed the blade into his chest. Later, he grabbed a different knife. Body camera video captures officers on the scene discuss the situation.
Staff that just walked towards staff back there and ask them to make sure. Yeah, there's a backside.
First responders call for Robinson to drop the knife as they attempt to de-escalate the situation.
I just want you to drop that knife and make me nervous with that knife.
So he's already said where the real bullets. I don't want him to charge. You better be popping that if he even steps.
Oh, yeah. You drop that. You drop that. Listen, come on, just come inside and talk to us. We got all day. Come talk to us.
But minutes into the negotiation, Robinson still refuses to drop the weapon.
Remember I told you it was going to get crowded? We don't need it to be like this. You just drop the knife right where you're at, we're good.
Hey, sir, let's drop the knife, please. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
Talk to you guys at all?
Finally, he takes a step forward with the knife still in hand. That's when gunshots ring out.
Nope.
No one was injured in the gunfire, but Robinson was tased. He was later taken into custody on suspicion of felony menacing. Now, Denver PD says it's working with the district attorney's office and mental health resources to determine possible treatment options for Robinson. Heading east now to Oklahoma, where a student finds a convicted sex offender sleeping under a piano at a Catholic church.
You were sleeping under a piano. Then you ran into the bathroom.
It happened on October 19th in Enid, Oklahoma, about an hour and a half north of Oklahoma City. There, a student found 44-year-old Michael Steele, a convicted sex offender, sleeping underneath the piano at St. Joseph Catholic School.
So where he was over here. He was right here, under there, bolted, and went into the bathroom.
The following day, police officers responded to the church and zeroed in on Steele as the suspect.
But the camera that they have is right there, and it didn't catch him. So right now I have...
Michael Steele was the...
Michael Steele's the suspect on this one.
He's a big black dude?
No, he's white.
Later, body camera video shows officers arresting Steele.
Are you willing to answer questions?
I'm willing to have a discussion with you, yes.
Are you willing to answer questions?
Sure.
Okay.
Some questions, maybe not all of them. Some of them. I would just like to know where I was supposed to have been
Miranda Red.
Supposed to have been, that I wasn't.
So you don't think you were anywhere you weren't supposed to be?
I'd like to know where they say I was supposed to be.
Well, you tell me where you were or you weren't supposed to be.
Like I sleep at the Walmart parking lot, and last night I was checked in Northwest Medical Center.
Yeah, before that, where were you sleeping?
It was between Love's and Walmart.
So you weren't sleeping anywhere downtown?
Steele then denies going into the church at all.
Where are they saying I was? Well, I want to know.
So you were at the Catholic church?
I didn't sleep at the Catholic church.
You were there?
We were there Thursday night.
There's a school there. Are you allowed to be around children anywhere children would be?
I was talking to Val.
Yes or no?
I'm not going to answer that.
Fair enough. I already know the answer, so.
Really?
Do you have anything on you that's gonna be stick me?
On camera, Steele never admits to staying at the church.
You were sleeping under a piano. Then you ran into the bathroom. And I know you hang around the churches because the other day you said you were driving around the churches and you didn't see a bunch of Catholics, or you saw more of one denomination.
Investigators say Steele was able to get into the church through an unlocked door. He's now charged with failing to comply with sex offender laws. Switching now to New York State, where a political candidate and former cop is caught on body camera video threatening an officer.
I'll knock you right
No,
out.
you won't.
Yeah, I will.
The incident happened on October 20th in Evans, New York, about 30 minutes outside of Buffalo. Video shows patrolman Scott DeJean responding to a car crash when Mike Masulo approaches. Masulo, who once worked as a police lieutenant, is now running as a Republican candidate for town supervisor.
What's up?
Hey.
This is an asshole, but this is not an asshole because he thinks he's entitled. From my daddy and me.
I'm in the middle of this.
DeJean later told local TV stations the confrontation stemmed from an incident between himself and Masulo's nephew.
You got 1 month, buddy. You got 1 month.
Go.
Don't use it. Don't do it, Scott.
Well, somebody better talk to him.
He's no different than you were as a kid.
Go.
He's no different than you were as a kid.
Go.
Do it, Scott. Do it.
Do what? Just go.
Dude, you got a
Just
month
go.
left.
Just go.
You got a month left.
All right? Okay.
The video ends as DeJean accuses Masulo of threatening an officer.
Okay, big guy.
Yeah, I know.
Month left, big guy.
And then what?
Huh?
Then what?
I don't know what.
Right there.
Yeah.
Threatening an officer. Right there. Yeah, I know. You didn't think of that, did you?
I didn't care, Scott.
Well,
I don't care.
you're gonna.
Masulo faced a charge of harassment in the second degree, but the Evans Police Department has since announced charges will not be filed against him, at least right now. That takes us to Wisconsin, where a suspect is now accused of dragging a police officer when he sped off mid-traffic stop. It happened on October 6th in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee. That's where officers pulled over 26-year-old Robert Job, who had a warrant out for his arrest.
Make your approach, you focus on him. If it takes off, I'll handle the radio for that. Okay?
You're gonna call the cops?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Dash camera video shows officers approach Job's vehicle, aware that he may make a break for it. He does just that after 4 officers surround either side of his car. Video shows as Job pulls away, he takes one of the officers with him, dragging the man for a few seconds before he's set free. After that, the police chase begins.
You good?
Minutes later, officers catch up with Job, who ends up driving the wrong direction against oncoming traffic during his escape attempt.
Back left tire's out. Lost back left tire. Wrong lane of traffic. Continue eastbound. Fully lost another tire.
As officers call out that Job's vehicle has flat tires, he ditches the car and tries to escape on foot. Dash camera video shows an officer slam his squad into park and chase Job on foot. Body camera video from another responding officer shows the cops tracking down Job into a corridor.
We're in the back courtyard. Stop it, you tased. Get on the ground now.
As officers catch up with Job, he screams out before getting tased.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
After that, the officers put Job in cuffs and call out the arrest on their radios.
Keep broadcasting.
Driver's in custody in the back corridor south of Appleton.
Car.
You good?
Still in foot pursuit.
one in custody in the car. 210 for an update.
Driver's in custody. We're in a back corridor. Taser deployed. All officers are good.
Job is now charged with second-degree recklessly endangering safety and obstructing an officer. At the time of his arrest, he was already on DOC supervision for armed robbery and fleeing an officer. That was a look at the top body camera videos from this month. For more car chases, officer-involved shootings, and all the latest body and dash camera video, make sure to subscribe to Law&Crime Network on YouTube. Reporting for Law&Crime, I'm Gillespie.